As a medical doctor who suffered from severe acne and skin imperfections since my teenage years, I think I have finally found a perfect skincare routine that literally takes less than 5 minutes a day. In this video, I will share with you that very simple 3-step skincare routine. I will also share with you 3 lifestyle changes that you ought to be implementing alongside a skincare routine if you really want to see any sort of change. Finally, if you stick around right till the end, I will share with you a last mile step that you can take to really lock in those skin gains. Step 1. The journey towards healthy skin begins with cleansing. The primary purpose of cleansing is not just there to remove dirt, makeup, or excess oils from your skin, but it's really there to prepare your skin for subsequent products, allowing them to penetrate properly and be more effective on your skin. More often than not, the ones that you find in high street stores labeled as made for acne or treats hyperpigmentation are filled with lots of really harsh chemicals. These harsh cleansers can strip the skin of its natural oils, which then disrupts that delicate balance of the skin's microbiomes and pH levels. After probably trying over 100 different cleansers in the last 10 years, I have found solace in CeraVe's Hydrating Foaming Cleanser. I think it's one of the best on the market. It's really effective and has very simple ingredients. It's really rich in ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Ceramides play a crucial role in reinforcing the skin's natural barriers. It prevents transepidermal water loss, and this therefore helps to maintain moisture, whilst hyaluronic acid works by attracting further amounts of moisture into the skin, making sure that it stays really well hydrated and plump. Additionally, this gentle foaming cleanser respects the pH levels of the skin, which should approximately be around 5.5, ensuring that the skin barrier remains intact and healthy throughout the cleansing process. However, having said all of this, it's really important that we listen to our skin. We will all respond slightly different to the same product. At the end of the cleansing process, ideally your skin shouldn't feel ultra tight, and if it feels really dry and flaky, then you're probably using the wrong type of cleanser. And so what you need to do is experiment with really simple cleansers and find the one that really works for you. Also, please remember, I'm just sharing my personal journey, so what works for me may not work for you. Step 2, now we need to moisturize and protect the skin. Moisturizing is a critical step of any skincare routine, serving to hydrate and moisturize the skin, but at the same time prevent dryness and irritation. Sadly, moisturizing alone is not enough. As much as you might have grown up to dislike the idea of SPF or putting on sunscreen, unfortunately, this is something that is really critical and really important to our skin. When we couple moisturizing with an SPF, we can actually get a dual functionality. Not only do we protect our skin by hydrating it and locking in moisture, we can also protect our skin from the harmful impacts of UV radiation. Unhealthy UV exposure can cause premature aging of the skin. It can lead to increased levels of hyperpigmentation, and it does increase our chances of developing skin cancer. Have a look at these 2 photos. One is of a lorry driver whose face was exposed to sunlight through one side of the window whilst driving for decades. Another is a lady who applied sunscreen to her face but not her neck. In both of these photos, you can see how UV radiation impacts the skin. Therefore, with this in mind, my favorite moisturizer that combines SPF is the Murad Mattifying Moisturizer with SPF 45. Now for me, it also offers a matte finish which really suits my type of skin. However, if this is something that's not important to you, then there is a much cheaper alternative, which is the CeraVe Facial Moisturizer, ranging in SPF from 25 all the way up to 50. The reason that I really like both of these moisturizers and actively use both of them on different days is because they are both really great for darker skin colors. So it actually absorbs really well into your skin, doesn't leave a cast, and gives you a nice radiant look. Now before we move on, this next point might actually surprise you. The recommended application amount by a manufacturer for an SPF 50 is probably a lot more than what you're actually putting onto your face. So even if you use a SPF 50 cream, the actual amount that you put on your skin is probably only giving you an SPF protection of around 25 or 30. So by using the maximum strength that you can tolerate, you're actually allowing the skin to have as much UV protection as possible. Finally, step number 3, use a retinoid because it's the gold standard when it comes to skin rejuvenation. So during the day, my skincare routine stops there. I will cleanse my skin and then I will apply a moisturizer with SPF. But at night, my skincare routine shifts focus to repair and renewal. And for this reason, I use a retinoid, specifically tretinoin. Tretinoin was first used in 1962 as a medical treatment for acne. However, very quickly after that, it became this miracle, really famous ingredient that everyone started using. There have been numerous clinical studies and medical evidence to suggest that retinoid is perhaps one of the best ingredients when it comes to skincare. It's a derivative of vitamin A and it works by promoting cell turnover whilst also increasing the amount of collagen production. These actions help to reduce the appearance of fine lines, really helps with acne by unclogging any pores, and also evens out your skin tone. For this reason alone, you can discard all of those serums that you have, the niacinamide, the azelaic acid, the zinc, all these highly marketed ingredients that are somewhat helpful to the skin. They are helpful, but nothing is as potent, clinically evidenced and medically advised as tretinoin. When it comes to buying and using retinoids, it really depends where you live. In the UK, retinoids are prescription only, so you will have to use companies such as Skin&me and Dermatica to get a prescription online, but in some other parts of the world, this is openly available on shelves and you can buy them without any prescription. Now, when you go to buy retinoids, you will see another product in very similar name called retinols. Now, retinols are much weaker, they're less potent, they kind of have the same effect but not as strong. So if you really want to get the maximum benefit and incorporate a retinoid in your skincare, then look at products such as adapalene and tretinoin. These are the key ingredients that are pure retinoids and will therefore have the maximum level of benefit to your skin. So for this reason alone, when you start with retinoids, get some medical advice, make sure it's prescribed and make sure it's a safe low dose to begin with, and then over time slowly increase that dose as much as your skin will tolerate it until you can get to a much higher strength, which will have a much better benefit to your skin. I've tried a lot of things. I've tried the ordinary range, I've tried the Kiehl's range, I've tried other premium, really expensive brands, and none of them work in the same way as tretinoin. Tretinoin, whilst being prescription only, overall I think works out to be a lot cheaper than buying 20 different bottles of different serums and having this really overly complicated skincare routine when you can virtually replace all of that just with one thing. And tretinoin, in my personal opinion, is that miracle agent that everyone needs to incorporate into their skincare. So that's my 3-step skincare routine. It's very simple, it's very effective, and it only takes me about 5 minutes a day. However, unfortunately, skincare alone will only get you half the way. There are lifestyle factors that have impact on your skin that may not seem obvious at first. How you drink, how you sleep, and what you eat can all have profound impact on your skin. Hydration, so drinking water, plays a very important role in your skin's health. It aids in the removal of toxins, but also the delivery of nutrients to your skin. A well-hydrated body often translates to a radiant complexion. Next, sleep is your best friend alongside retinoids when it comes to skin rejuvenation. By getting good quality 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single day, you allow your body to repair and your skin to heal. High quality sleep at regular times every single night also helps to balance out a number of different hormones, and it also helps with mitigating things like stress and the impact that can have on your skin. I suppose that's why they say you need to get your beauty sleep. Finally, the impact of diet cannot be overstated. A diet that is high in sugars and unhealthy fats can actually exacerbate acne and cause a lot of inflammation in your skin, whereas a diet that is high in antioxidants, vitamins and omega-3 can actually really boost your skin's clarity and texture. So that's why even with a really good skincare routine, if you don't focus on the lifestyle factors and reconsider your choices, all the efforts that you put into your skincare routine may not see any benefits. So here's the last mile step. Pay some attention to your towels and your bedding. If you use the same towel for your face and your body, you might want to change that. By using a separate towel for your face, you can actually reduce the amount of bacteria that gets transferred, let's say from the rest of your body onto your face. In terms of bedding, you want to change your bedding frequently, at least once a week. Materials such as Egyptian cotton and silk will actually reduce the amount of mechanical irritation that you cause to your skin and therefore inflammation that happens to your skin overnight. Now, as I mentioned, this is very much a last mile step. You will realize most of the benefit in having a high quality skincare routine, but also complementing that with lifestyle choices that really improve your skin. So there you go. After years of experimenting and nearly 10 years of suffering with really bad skin, These are the steps that I have taken to really improve my skin and allow it to go from looking like this to now looking like this. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found some value in it. If your goal is to build healthier habits in all avenues of life, then please do check out my channel where I have more videos sharing my personal journey through life as a doctor. As always, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next one.